for your makwa baba daily update TV best send number channel so hit adoma subscribe like share my one pensemi beti so nya binti jemre ni adaje monran sim nim nyinkutin semane de etodwa etefo Zongo leaders ne den sembia babonten amusi Bawumia ye torofo papa na agenti na momokasa mobakaya Bawumia babonten eden sembi betutudwa se almost 200 projects omawie ewo Zongo communities and Muslim communities no projects no most 200 omotimawie na eno na omoti nsem no mse Bawumia asema woka no no kure wom ene de ahin anase dinti na wudina so ema woka sansembi etiefo ese wani nsese woka yemunwam yenkutie omo nsem ne ba de ka ho bia no yenso ye de beba ne de abedomo
for any students no be edi hu faso no they had to take the NDC in the constituency enemy as a parliamentary candidate of the constituency to go and actually lobby even in opposition to bring that initiative to the constituency.
But the okay. Page 17, paragraph 37 of Bawumia's speech, was say we have constructed more infrastructure and implemented more development policies in the Zongo community than any other government since 1992. The Zongo Development Fund has completed over 200 infrastructure projects.
Where?
And only why you not send me an answer?
What and what?
One listed that your kind.
Omusi market crime kind of simple. Eja. And omusi eja. Omusi hospital and chips compound.
Yeah.
Omwa facelift cry aka ebi kwa moye no omuntimi wie in 6 years. Omwa ediempo nameka. What have they actually done?
Rules,
I'm on point
drainage.
Drainage and so where is it? You know, so media is very simple. But of course, by now, no, everybody knows if you're googling to find out the biggest lie in the country, Akroma.
Yeah.
And the most unserious flag bearer or presidential candidate we've seen of a party the most unserious in the last 20 years or so within the country is Bawumia.
Oh, sir.
Oh, now Adia Obeka India. How do you look into the faces of the people now with the atrocity at Sanko for?
Say, we have constructed more infrastructure and implemented more development policies in the Zongo communities than any other government since 1992. The Zongo Development Fund has completed over 200 infrastructure projects.
And I'm sure say Oba constituency. It will say Eikpòsêd Central is not a pure Zongo seat, even though we have almost about 5 different Zongos in Eikpòsêd Central.
Yeah.
But Oba Eikpòsêd Central in there. Jomama in 4 years. OC school dying back school dying so when seeing Kitwe beauty Gokobium school. Osi school die akese back miensa.
Wow.
Fadama got one. Almost you of Fadama na. Facelift keke. Where your facelift? Yeah, then he seen it from ground up. Where your facelift?
And that screen is on.
Okay, when a existing structure.
Yeah, because
we have some paintings being so cry.
Existing structure.
Top and down because we here this side and one.
Yes.
Who say? It's what it does.
Yes. Yeah. It's where and then Rubin can say anka osum dombi we friends and be also osum
suma kandine
yes suma kandine no obia ebunu eman respecter utimi hwe nenim echa intro eche no utimi hwe nenim ehye ne bobia in 6 to 7 years utimi hye ne bo no he's not happy, he's not enthused about what is going on na oyeno tese na Rubin eka no OC and when she said Uncle Bob scared bottom. It was community service. And part of conform di hun faso in your education from at no fee at all. If you had even done it to even give to him, it would have been to say thank you for educating my wife. But already him a trying on throw and now shine a ball that you've not been able to deliver in 7 years. And you biao. And then what exactly are you trying to prove to sir friends in time will say in 2024 the meaning I'm here confident about and they say the Zongos will not countenance a liar. The Zongos will not countenance Obia Washamobo. I promise and fail person. Yeah. The Zongos will not countenance Obia or Helmo Omo Edikan for in him. A chan trot channel. A send a bound to in 6 years. To the point where the person, where the Edikan phone is unhappy, he's not enthused about what is happening. So I say, but the American say, go back into time and in 4 years, Yen and John Mahama, what we delivered in the various different constituencies across the country, particularly also in Zongo communities. Exactly.
I wouldn't one thing so say, yeah, parliamentary candidate, yeah, MP now constituency has been an MP for MPP for Nedia Kunyana over 30 years in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. We have not had a chance to lead as NDC that apart from 92 I think some boycott elections no man corner we had the opportunity to lead in the country. Free sad time. Sa BBC ne the MPP has led the constituency ABC ne. And when you look at a year development abba a year constituency it's so abysmal.
Wow.
And the people are saying say
for the past 30 years.
Yes, see amount 30 good years and you can't point to a project. I because a project way there over this span of years ye nya constituency any idea ye see ho say tembi an ebo project way ye bebo ye din account. There is nothing like that. Till this time around the people have risen. Say amount ye mo be just the opportunity say on be mampeni when ya representative or a year honum crown wa share development or the bar honum. There is
no
yes
because me share Fadama school hono baby o ma be astrotef no
o sa astrotef
some who say school be come
yes mama is here some school die no
yeah
yen constituency of Kaikwe Central no under 4 years so yen nya ba ko 3 sa school dan akase sa no ba ko Fadama de ne ba ko na we hu ba ko so apenkwa ba ko so atasa no nya jo mama is here.
Wow.
Yes,
your role say what constituency ni munyana was done by the NDC.
You know, here across all the sectors impacted the citizens and the lifestyle of the constituent. Significant development about constituency in 90 deliver across board. We have education, schools in Mabubi, Falama, Apenkwa, Tesano, ni na we have healther. Yeah, be chips compare Apenkwa. Nanka dadju ne say, his excellency John Amane Mama, na dadju ne say anka twaso abeimu in 2016. We're going to expand health chips compound to make it a health center and Keneno constituency beyond that, Abeka market was established by the NDC. The major roads network in the constituency was done by the NDC. And then we tell everybody, say almost 30 years near NDC, we haven't had the opportunity to lead the constituency. 12 years out of 30 years, but in 12 years, Omo and no one cannot point to significant development or their constituency. I mean, if in the past government be omo central government based project and a government agency be anyo mejumana on fa ho ambe batanwa, they don't have anything to show for it for the leadership that they've experienced within the constituency. Ebi eni o itakobane say anko no mo ya ade kra, and the MP was actually active lobbying, standing on his grounds, pushing near the neighbor and say, even if you're Bawumia idiot.
I think what is the ma or Kikanya, so ma cross your mapamba. Yes, was I'm compare Muhammad's era and this government now. These are these much differences, too many disparities. This or more Kasa, was untiming was show more barbara, only so. The champion was a so months uncle to Abamount, the baby, or Munya Jimmy for.
And he's done promise and filler. Only Juma Ben away a day now we are found. Look at me, even in opposition, as parliamentary candidate, the extent to which may acquire organizations, different organizations shall show, and you be among schools or constituency more. You knew Konyao, Munyana Mumbai and Munya Konya, you need ICT center, Mumbai and Naminya ICT center, you need library, Mumbai. This is me in opposition. How much more why am I for the 12 years? together with the government. Yes. Yaya mamuchi mama de there. Because Yaya, everybody will say, they will look at it and Yaya, without really pointing, no, they come one and say ni there, you won't give one person.
But so Mama was straight of me, you know.
I straight of I feel.
Also, a mamma back on Fadama school on one back also.
Okay, so there's a story behind the two astroturfs. At the same 2017, at the same mall, the Honomono, and again, the promise that was made by the government for the chief imam regarding the request or here, school it included young people that have come together to say they have the intention. School need.
Sure.
Yes. When school way.
Wow.
School die way.
Yes.
4 years. In 4 years we see no. Na sa school die Kesi no. Ye constituency Likee Central ye nya baako miensa. And I wish your people that are watching this live could actually also see this. School ni see school way. And on the side of the school there's another structure that is there. No. Professor Newz say and we're also hoping to say a 2-story structure. Some of the schools and the opportunities that we can get from that. But again, on the things that I was talking about, the Penko one, when the request had come, say GMPC had come in, and in partnership with the church, the Presby Church, to me create that Penko Park. Yes, that Penko Park. There's a story behind it. You can send microphones or cameras to Asorin and phone. And there's a reason why Asorin pay phone. When at the point in time the MP and his people wanted to take charge of it, they resisted it. They resisted it because first and foremost, and they know the GMPC had come to them for them to be able to create this because the GMPC was creating some of these things across board. So really and truly, Oba Constituency, one of the things it will be a pavement blocks which has been done by the Coastal Development Authority. But still, but still, when you look at it now, in other constituencies are MPC, AC Science Resource Centers, ICT Centers, AC Library, AC School Adine, AC Community Centers, AC Nyamabebre Market, and everything. Your primary role, but beyond Mrasheno, you're supposed to also ensure the end product of Mrasheno. If you can deliver it or you have what it takes to deliver it, you deliver it to bring relief to the people.
Sure.
Maybe seen in 12 years, we haven't quite experienced that.
So 12 years of Patrick Yalbuama.
Yeah.
The achievement here then.
Yeah, baby, anywhere the achieve. Now, I did back also myself and say, Osha Ebra no parliament. He has his colleagues be no more so-called parliament to us at the time. Look at the likes of Okuja to Ablakwa.
Yeah.
Go to his constituency and see the development he has brought to his people. Say no, Kasa, it is not the duty of a member of parliament to actually bring no money into the constituency, but you could use that position to lobby. Yeah, constituency has if you know it's a middle class or let me say a lower class constituency. These things are normal, very useful to the people. We don't have an ICT center, simple common ICT center. We don't have the little basic nyama ebema encrofono aide ahenha omoho ahenha mo eye vicinity wo chips compound here omobe man facelift call health center now the way air run here they only have 3 beds there a da omo commission project na first lady ba honum with other dignitaries ye courses sasa normal bebre ba ho begu honum what do me say a year commission anywhere no sansa no man here e koye yes. So these people know they are this kind of Photoshop government. Time behind they do good in the face of the camera. After no nana boy so the people are saying they are tired with this kind of leadership. 12 years. Until pointing up to any legacy project or because me MP may use me influence, may use me position, may use a bra modema me say me dimonim ewo emrashe media back constituency as there is not like that. There is none like that.
But what the constituency?
What the constituency, honum? And they always, as a Abato Beswan, he always want to launch sa yankona yanko kansem dengu krofasum yanko dadamo. Look at sa how do we call it? Sa AstroTurf issues here. The people don't have the information.
They don't have the information. Say GMPs in the air.
So always project be a baby are not the no matter. There is one hospital, a private person maybe see around
St. Michael's Hospital.
St. Michael Hospital.
A quite for no esutani chai
hospital, no private person.
Oh no,
I've been in the hospital. He just wants in and around the hospital to look okay. On where ye kwan kakrano. Na honorable kujina whole trap pictures. So a hard dream.
But I believe there is one hospital. I don't know somewhere here for a opposite say BM filling station. Let's say Ofa Chief Mamley and the sort of said they will call Abekanwa
maternal hospital na
Omoyana
would that be that send the private.
Oh yeah,
it's a private
yes, I'm friends and so we free.
But I believe someone like so many things.
I mean the constituency they lack a lot of things. Look, Oba constituency a fana mebunu no the one of the biggest issue how mo unemployment. Okoye na ma menom dwedifoni na they will tell you say apart from almost support to me here no mebunu mo constituency omomba no omo pe emwaye bi and kwan bi so afa a metimi enye adwuma ma
sure
for 12 years ni and kwakoban say and then if we have a youth and a job center within the constituency and kan mebunu bebe no betima fa so enya fa so enye adwuma, but we don't have that. You're trying my and then NDC Kokakwe Central abesa promise no na afi no na MP no dey account and say within an election year they wait of course and then we ska dey be catch obi as and then we ska Cecilia Rapano na deputy minister the deputy minister no intino
any ska dey be o
so ska na say no the deputy minister na ba dey chi no intino ejumede bi amoye a omo na nye ska no obi and then what
for the master some of daily update you best comment section where modia notification bell na click so share drop in news info bia also on sa ebe kan bi Akroma.